Welcome back, everyone. You know what time it is, another deep dive in our feed series. This is number 5, and this time we're all about Seminole Ultra Bloom.
Ultra Bloom, yeah, a good one.
It is. Remember, we're breaking down these feeds so you can make the best choices for your horses. Today, it's all about Ultra Bloom, what makes it tick, what makes it special, why it might be the perfect fit for your horse's diet.
We're going to get into the nitty-gritty here.
Love it. So right here, got the Ultra Bloom product sheet. It says it's a, let me see, high-fat stabilized rice bran supplement. Sounds interesting already. And look, it's designed for growing horses, breeding stock, show horses, performance horses. A lot going on.
It covers a lot of bases, for sure.
It does. But, okay, stabilized rice bran, what's the deal with that? What makes it different?
That stabilized is key. Basically, it means this rice brand's gone through a process, makes it last longer on the shelf. You get that consistent, high-quality nutrition every time. No worries about, like, is this batch good? Is it going to spoil,
Yeah, that makes sense. Consistency is huge. And I see here it's an extruded pellet. Why is that important?
Well, think about it. Pellets are way easier for your horse to eat than, say, loose powder or some messy oil. Plus, it's easier for you. Easy to scoop, no mess, top dress right onto their regular feed. Convenient all around.
Everyone wins. I like that. Okay, let's talk benefits. This sheet highlights energy-dense formula, which I'm guessing is pretty important, especially for our high-energy horses.
Oh, yeah. Energy dense basically means you're giving them the calories they need without overloading them on grain starch, which, can cause some issue.
Like colic, right? We don't want that.
Exactly. Especially performance horses who need that extra oomph, but without the digestive
That
downsides.
makes total sense. Okay, what about this? Naturally occurring fatty acids. Break down for us, why are those so important?
It's like us, right? We need our omegas, that good balance of 6 and 3. Horses are the same. Ultra Bloom provides those essential fatty acids, keeps their coat healthy, the immune system strong. It's all connected.
So it's about the quality of the calories and fats, not just the quantity.
You got it. It's not just about filling them up, it's about fueling them, right?
This is sounding more and more impressive. Okay, now this one's a bit of a head scratcher for me. It says gamma oryzanol. Sounds pretty scientific. What exactly is that and why is it in here?
What's interesting is it's been linked to building lean muscle mass. So for those performance horses, those who need to gain weight without getting bulky.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see how that'd be beneficial.
Absolutely. And speaking of building, the sheet highlights balanced calcium and phosphorus. Those are crucial, especially for growing horses. They're the building blocks for strong bones and healthy hooves, like the foundation of their whole structure.
That makes perfect sense. And I see right here on the guaranteed analysis, they list the exact levels. It's not just marketing speak. They're transparent about what's in it.
Right, it's all there, black and white. And hey, while we're looking, vitamin E, that's a big one. E is for excellent.
Ooh, I like that. Why is vitamin E so excellent for horses?
It's a powerful antioxidant. Protects their cells from damage, those free radicals that can cause all sorts of issues. It's like their internal shield.
So we've got the strong exterior, the strong interior. Ultra Bloom's really going above and beyond. We've covered a lot about what's in it, all those ingredients, the benefits, the science.
But
So let's switch gears and talk about the practical side of feeding Ultra Bloom. So let's get practical. How do we actually feed this stuff?
right. Well, the product sheet, it's got this daily feeding guide, breaks it down by your horse's age, workload, those individual needs.
Okay, so like a starting point.
Exactly. Gives you a baseline. But like we always say, every horse is different, right? So how do we go beyond the guide, really fine-tune things?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, you start with that recommended amount, then watch your horse closely. Body condition, energy levels, how they're performing. You can tweak it from there, a little up, a little down, see what works best for them.
Got it. Find that sweet spot. Now, the sheet also mentions introducing it gradually. Why is that so important?
Horses, their tummies can be a little sensitive. Imagine you suddenly changed your diet completely, you'd probably feel a bit off, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Same with horses. So slow and steady with Ultra Bloom. Give them 7 to 10 days to adjust, prevent any tummy upsets.
Okay, makes sense. So beyond the product sheet, any other tips for incorporating Ultra Bloom? You're the expert here.
Well, first thing, remember, it's a supplement. It's meant to enhance a balanced diet, not replace it.
Got it. So forage is still king.
Absolutely. Hey, pasture. That should be the foundation of their diet no matter what. Seminole, they're big on that too.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What else? Any other gems of wisdom for us?
Oh, don't forget free choice minerals. That's a big one. Make sure they've got access to those essential trace elements.
Like a mineral buffet. I like it. And those needs can change, right? Depending on their age, what they're doing, even where you live.
Exactly. It's all about those individual needs, like we talked about.
Okay, so to sum up feeding Ultra Bloom, we start with the guide, customize for each horse, introduce it slowly, prioritize forage, and don't forget those free choice minerals.
Nailed it. It's about observing, adjusting, giving them what they need when they need it.
You've given us so much to think about, all those key features, the benefits, how to actually feed it. I feel like our listeners are on their way to becoming Ultra Bloom pros themselves.
I hope so.
But of course, there's always more to learn, right? Before we wrap up completely, what are your final thoughts on Ultra Bloom? What really stands out to you?
I think for me, it's that focus on quality and balance. Seminole, they really seem to get it. The ingredients, the way they formulate their feeds, they're really thinking about the horse's needs. And that whole emphasis on a balanced diet, Ultra Bloom being a part of that bigger picture.
I agree. It's not just about throwing a product out there, it's about the science. It's about what actually benefits the horse in the long run.
Absolutely. It's refreshing. They're really committed to overall horse health, not just selling a product.
I love that. So if our listeners want to learn even more, dive deeper into all this horse nutrition stuff, where should they go?
Well, the AAEP website is a great resource, the American Association of Equine Practitioners. Tons of info there, articles, videos, and of course, always talk to your vet, a good equine nutritionist. Get that personalized advice.
Perfect. And for our listeners in the Norman, Oklahoma area, don't forget about Sunset Ranch.
Yes. Come see us. We're a proud Seminole feed dealer, happy to answer any questions, help you figure out the best feeding plan for your horse.
Awesome. So as we wrap up this deep dive into Seminole Ultra Bloom, what's the one big takeaway you want our listeners to remember?
I'd say when it comes to feeding your horse, knowledge is power. The more you learn, the better choices you can make. Ask questions, seek out expert advice, and always put your horse's needs first.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, folks, that's another deep dive in the books. Hope you enjoyed learning about Seminole Ultra Bloom with us. Until next time. This podcast was produced by Sunset Ranch with the assistance of AI. Sunset Ranch in Norman, Oklahoma is a proud Seminole feed dealer.